Hi, friends. Welcome to Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson here for a meditation a day. You may notice we are having some Wi-Fi issues, but we want to make sure that we bring a live meditation to you. So just close your eyes and enjoy the meditation and just pretend the Wi-Fi is working perfectly. It's my absolute pleasure to bring you Carol Ann Cross, coming to us from Australia. We adore Carol Ann here at Enlightened World, and the meditation she's going to be doing today is called Love and the Violet Light. Carol Ann, thank you so very much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Ruth. I absolutely love being with you and with Enlightened World Network. It's made such a difference to my life and many of my friends and people I know, and I'm sure it makes a difference throughout the entire world because the reach of Enlightened World Network is amazing.
You're so kind. Okay, Carol Ann, let's hear what this meditation is about. I can't wait.
Okay, thank you, Ruth. Hi, everybody. So today's meditation is incorporating two really important aspects that we come across in our daily life, and that's love. And also, we need the cleansing and healing energy of the violet light because our energetic body, as well as our physical one, can accumulate negative or stagnant energy, and this can affect our mental and emotional well-being. And we can release these burdens when we come from a place of love and call in the violet light. So just make yourself comfortable, close your eyes and focus on your breath. Breathe in calm and healing energy. And as you breathe out, release any negative or stagnant thoughts that you may have been holding within. Breathe in and breathe out. As you continue to breathe gently, focus on the sensation of your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Become aware of this gentle rhythm that happens automatically without us even thinking about it. Allow your body to relax and let go of any tension that's in your muscles. Let it go and visualize the relaxing energy from your toes to the crown of your head. Just breathe. Now I want you to imagine a brilliant ball of violet light floating above your head. This is the violet flame, and it is a powerful energy of transformation and purification. Visualize this beautiful violet light entering through the top of your head, your crown, and spreading down through your body like a warm and cleansing wave. Feel the light filling your energy field and washing away any stagnant or negative energy and transmuting it into pure white light. Direct this light to any areas within your body that need healing. Feel it revitalizing your physical body, your organs, your bones, your entire physical body, clearing any emotional blockages. Purifying your mental and spiritual energy as it transforms any negativity into pure healing light. And allow that negative energy to just gently float away. You don't need it anymore. So just let it go. Gently breathing. Feel it leaving your body. Feel your body lighten. You've held on to that negativity for a long time. Now is the time to let it go. Now allow the violet light to surround you like a protective cocoon or an egg-shaped shield. You feel safe. You feel loved. You feel like the beautiful, light body person that you are. Nothing can affect you within this violet light cocoon. This space allows only love and positive energy to enter. So you can draw that positive energy in through the walls of the cocoon. Just like a beautiful woven shield. Only allowing in love and healing. So in your mind, I want you to repeat the following affirmations. I am cleansed, healed, and renewed. I am cleansed, healed, and renewed. I am worthy of love and happiness. I am worthy of love and happiness. I am enough. I am enough. Now I want you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And we're going to take 5 deep breaths. And our reason for doing this is this gentle touch tells your brain that you are safe and you are loved. And it stimulates and releases the hormone oxytocin, which is also known as the love hormone. So let's take those 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can feel love for yourself and for others. And you feel healed and protected. Express your gratitude to the violet light, the universe, and your spiritual team for their healing assistance today and always. Share this beautiful energy with all those you know and love, but also with those that you know need this support. For you are a light beacon, and part of your role is to shine your light for all to see, to share love and healing. So gently bring your awareness back to your body, your physical body, which is the vehicle for your soul in this lifetime. And come back to the here, present moment, carrying the feeling of cleansing, renewal, and peace into your day. Gently wriggle your fingers and your toes. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes, feeling the love that is all around us. Namaste and thank you.
Carol Ann, thank you so much. You know, when you said you were a beacon, shine your light, share love and healing, it was as if you had been in a meditation with me just the other day, because that's exactly what Spirit said. You are a beacon, shine your light. So we are being reminded right now of our role in
Yeah.
humanity, in society, in our communities, and in our families. And we
Yeah.
were also told that these are difficult times, challenging times. And I so appreciate your comments. You are a beacon. Carol Ann, do you have any advice that you could give to folks that are struggling right now?
Okay, so the way I look at it is, yes, we have challenges in our daily lives, but this is why we're here. This is why we're here at this time, for us to rise above those challenges. And that putting your hand on your heart, which, as we know, is our heart center. But your hand on your belly, in my Reiki teachings, your belly is your emotional radio. And so by gently putting your hand on your belly, you are touching your emotional radio. You are calming down your emotions, because sometimes when we get really stressed, our emotions are just flaring through our body. But if you just put your hand on your belly, even if you're in a circumstance that you can't necessarily put your hand on your heart, by putting your hand on your belly and just slowly having a few breaths, then that activates your, not only your emotional radio, but your hypothalamus and your pituitary gland. And they play a really key role in our social activities, in our way we look at life, in what we do every day. And it's not bad if we sort of flare up if we're in a situation, but then if we then make a express that, this is the human side of us, we get too hard on ourselves sometimes, and we say, I shouldn't have done that, I'm a spiritual person. Well, this spiritual person is also in a human body, experiencing all of the things that a human body is meant to experience. And that's why we came back in this lifetime, to have choice and to experience all of the things that we experience and how we deal with them. It's not that we're meant to be, pure and always right and never doing a wrong thing. If we never did a wrong thing, we wouldn't understand all of the situations in life. And so sometimes we just have to, and that doesn't mean you can go around doing nasty things and say, oh, I'm just a human being. That's not the point at all. Our choice then is how we deal with the situation. And it's if we deal with it in a loving way, even if we don't agree with what someone is doing. That's their choice to be like that. And we can't change another person. All we can do is to change ourselves. And as we change, then the energy around us changes. The people around us can change if they choose to. But, we cannot change another person. We can only change ourselves and how we react. And I find all through my life, once I did my Reiki and I knew about my emotional radio was with my belly button, if I'd be at a meeting or something that was really bad and really stressful, I would always have one hand on my belly.
Mm.
And that would help me get through a situation. And that's something that anybody can do at any time. And, I think that sometimes we're too hard on ourselves. Really, I think, we say, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have reacted like that. Why did I think that? Don't think that. Okay, that's the past. That's gone. Let it go. Our two important things are to do is to let go and to remember to breathe. Just by breathing in a situation that might seem out of control, just be aware of your breath. Put your hand on your belly and just breathe and let it go. And it can make such a difference to your daily life.
Mm, that's beautiful, Carol Ann. And I think reminding yourself, at least I believe that we have all chosen to live right now. And there's a reason that we chose to be present on the planet right now. I'm not sure I always understand what my thinking was at the time, but here we are. And so, surrounded by loved ones that also thought this would be a good idea. So, really, where I find the strength is going into meditation, going into prayer, feeling that one on one connection and oneness with Source,
Yeah,
calling in the archangels, whoever else your guides are. But it is not a time, at least for me, to soak in social media, to soak in the news, to, ruminate in conversations about all of that because it's way too heavy for me.
yeah. I can remember years ago, I was asked by a friend, she said, I don't watch the news anymore. She said, how can you watch the news? And I said, because when I watch the news, I don't allow myself to step into the place of what is happening. If it's something that I just send love. So, if the news, I see some news and it's not very nice, I immediately in my mind, my heart, my whole being is sending love to that situation because those people have also chosen to be here at this time, which sometimes is a bit difficult to understand when you're living in a spiritual sense, or you're wanting to lead a spiritual life, but something that we need to remember. Yes, totally, we are here at this time because we chose to be here, and everybody has chosen to be here at this time, and they are living their life for what they came back here to do at this life, in this lifetime, at this time. And how we deal with our own personal part of that is completely us. We can't change them. We can support them if that's needed, and it's not necessarily they're aware we're supporting them, but we can still be sending love and healing, sending our guides, our dragons, everybody to help in any way that can be helped. But we can't change the world unless we change the way we look at it.
That's a beautiful comment. And I appreciate what you said about sending love. And I think for our empaths out there, if they find that by watching news or connecting into social media, that they're taking on the energies of the collective, just a big reminder about protecting your own space.
Yeah, yeah. Because like we just went into the cocoon from the violet light, but it's always important to remember to protect ourselves. um I can start before I go to a shopping center or anywhere like that. I always put my protection around myself. I learned that lesson the hard way, and so it's just takes a fraction of a second to do these things. And the people who don't understand about that, all they need to do is think about, I'm a being of love. I'm one of God's children, or anything that they can relate to, because we don't all relate to the same things. We don't all relate to the same teachings. And somebody, we might say what we do to them, it's like, asking them to do something ridiculous, but they can have an easy thing that they can relate to. And so I think this is part of, it's really, some people, we don't want to have judgment about anything. And so sometimes that's not always easy. But if we can just sort of think, well, they also are part of God's family. And that's not always easy to think about. But they're here for what they came here to do, and it's not my role. I mightn't agree with them. I might agree, think, where have you come from? But that's not my job. All my job is to be here as a loving being, to, as we say, be a beacon and share our love with all of those. And even if people aren't willing to accept that, we can still shine our light for those people. So we're here in a very challenging time in this lifetime, but we're only here because we chose to, but also because we were able to do what we had to do, even if we don't understand that, because otherwise we wouldn't be here. So, it's not easy, but we can do it. We have our ups and our downs, and life's a roller coaster. But if we didn't have any of those down times, then we wouldn't value the up times as much. So we have to have the old saying, you have to have the bad with the good to appreciate the good. So it's just a part of who we are and what we're here for in this lifetime. And that is to shine our light, but also to be true to ourselves, and not to be hard on ourselves, because we can be really hard on ourselves. And we have to let all of that go.
Yeah, so many life lessons in this conversation, I think.
Yes, there certainly are. So, but this is how blessed are we to be able to share these life lessons.
Yes. Well, I'm grateful for Enlightened World Network, even if we can't see each other. I just want you all to know that Carol Ann is looking absolutely stunning today. I'm sorry you don't get to see her. So, all right. Well, Carol Ann, thank you so, so much for this meditation. And friends, thank you for being here at Enlightened World Network. And we look forward to bringing you more and more snippets of purposeful spiritual food, manna, that, the angels and spirit is giving us these messages to share with you. And we keep sharing them with you on a timely basis. As soon as we get the message, we're sharing it out with you. So we're glad to do that for you. We're glad to have you along with us. So, Carol Ann, thank you. And friends, take good care. God bless. And we'll see you soon. Bye now.
Thank you. God bless everybody. See you soon.